So you've probably been watching this AI revolution just explode, right? But what if I told you that behind all the cool chatbots and image generators, there's this hidden war brewing, a high-stakes fight for the one resource AI absolutely cannot live without, and that is raw power. This isn't just about faster chips anymore. Nope. AI has just turned into an energy war. And, the world's biggest tech companies, they're turning to a solution that, honestly, many of us thought was history. They are literally going nuclear. Okay, so let's back up for a second and talk about the story everyone thinks they know, the AI gold rush. For the last couple of years, the narrative has been pretty simple. The accepted wisdom has been that the big winners are the folks selling the picks and shovels, the chip makers. They build the silicon brains behind every AI model. But turns out that's only half the story. Because see, there's this dirty little secret, a hidden cost that's starting to completely reshape the entire landscape. We're talking about a massive, real-world consequence for all this digital brain power. So think about it. Beyond the fancy chips and the clever code, what's the one raw fuel that every single AI query, every single training model, what do they all absolutely need to run? The answer? It's electricity. But look, we're not just talking about flipping on a few more light switches. We are talking about a truly shocking, almost unbelievable amount of power. And if you want a sense of the scale here, just get this. One single AI chip rack, just one, now sucks more electricity than an entire neighborhood. Let that sink in for a second. This isn't a small problem. This is a crisis of demand that's just exploding.
So, okay, this insane appetite for energy puts big tech in a really tough spot, right? I mean, they've spent the last decade telling us all about their wind farms and solar panels and promising this green, sustainable future. But here's the catch. AI data centers, they need power that's always on. Constant, reliable, high-density power, 24/7. And, the sun doesn't always shine, the wind doesn't always blow. So for this kind of always-on demand, renewables are really struggling to keep up. And that's forcing a pretty radical change in plans. All right, so if the green dream of renewables can't cut it, where do the tech giants turn? Well, they're starting to embrace a solution that, for a lot of people, is, well, it's unthinkable. Something as powerful as it is controversial. And listen, this isn't some tiny startup trying something new. We're talking about the absolute biggest names in the game. Microsoft, Google, Amazon, all of them are in this frantic, high-stakes race to lock down power for their AI future. And they're all landing on the same answer: nuclear. Yep, it's really the only source that can deliver that massive, carbon-free, 24/7 power they need, right where they need it. I mean, that alone tells you just how serious this power crunch has become. And if you think this is all just talk, you have got to look at what Microsoft just did. They made a move that sent absolute shockwaves through both the tech and the energy worlds. They signed a massive deal to power their AI data centers by restarting 3 Mile Island. Yes, that 3 Mile Island. The name that's synonymous with the most infamous nuclear incident in American history is being brought back from the dead to power the AI revolution. I mean, wow. If that doesn't tell you we're in a whole new ballgame, I seriously don't know what will.
Okay, so let's just take a breath. What does all of this mean? It means we have to completely rethink who the real winners of this whole AI boom are, because the story is changing right under our noses. So if this whole gold rush isn't just about the picks and shovels, the chips, anymore, then who are the real winners? Who's supplying the raw fuel to run this entire digital universe? The new power brokers of AI, they're the ones who control the electrons. So this means the real winners, the ones you might be missing, aren't just the chip makers anymore. It's the nuclear energy companies. It's the big utility providers who can actually feed this beast.
And make no mistake, this isn't a short-term blip. The AI energy play is really just getting started. Think about it. As more and more of these massive data centers come online, the demand for power is only going to skyrocket. This is going to be the central battlefield of the entire AI era.
So that leaves us with one big question, right? Microsoft made this huge, bold move. It's not a matter of if another tech giant is going to follow suit anymore. It's a matter of when and where. As this AI energy war really starts to heat up, who's going to be the next giant to go nuclear?